How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Paper Mario episode. In the last video, we acquired the Force Crystal Star and defeated Dupless, as well did a few of the interludes. In this episode, we're going to continue on forward and get a few of the optional items that we can before Chapter 5. So, for starters, what you're going to want to do is head down the Rogueport tours and head into this room. We remember it. It's a room with spikes that we couldn't do anything. Now we have Vivian, and we can use her special ability to pretty much traverse through this little area. All you want to do is every couple of seconds, just go ahead and press X and just re-emerge. And once again, I messed that up, but you get the basic gist of it. What you want to do is just kind of go through it and get across. After a few more tries, you should get to this area and you get yourself a spike shield. Make Mario damage proof when jumping on spiky foes. It is actually one of the best badges in the game, and I recommend grabbing it if you don't have it already, as it becomes super useful later in the story, or just in general, especially depending on what your badge attributes are useful for. So, yeah. Next in line, you're going to want to go to the west side of Rogueport and head into this first house right here, and just go ahead and climb on in. Now, you might see a little kind of opening on the little corner of this little house right here on the second floor. All you want to do is just kind of use Mario's special tube ability, climb on down, and down here you actually get yourself a Shine Sprite. Yep, very easy to miss, and definitely wouldn't think to check this area, but just jumping back into this hole right here. You can also jump through the trash can back there, but you jump through this wardrobe, so it's kind of odd. But let's continue. Heading back this area, you want to use Yoshi's flutter ability. Go up these little stairs, or I guess boxes, and once again, Yoshi's ability once again, and don't fall. And you might see this little crevice in the chimney. Just go ahead and jump on in through there, and you come to this area with this bomb. What do you looks want? He'll become important shortly, but if you head through this door, you'll get yourself a little Shine Sprite, nice and dandy. I didn't even know you could get this one at this moment. I thought you had to wait till later in the story. But if you want to leave it, you have to talk to him, and pretty much he'll let you out. So yeah, now we have this door open. That's pretty much all there is to the collectibles. There really isn't too much. I believe there's a few other ones, but we'll get to those when we get to the time. For now, we're going to go ahead and take on the Trouble Center. I'm after an elusive badge. Must explain a person. Meet me on roof of Zess's house in Rogueport Square. Yep, we're going to take on Trouble, even though it's anonymous. Heading back on top of Zess's little shot, we come over here and we see Ms Mowz. Hi, Mr. Mustache Cutie. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping fellow like you take on my trouble. Well, let me get right to it, okay? I've done all I can to find this one elusive badge, but I failed at every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. Of that much I'm sure. I went to check that room after I heard you defeated Hooktail, but nothing. I did hear rumors that to find this badge, one has to use a wind. I have no idea what that means though. Anyway, look for it, okay, sweetie? So yeah, we're gonna want to head to Hooktail's lair, so I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty, heading back to Hooktail's lair. If you come across the middle, you'll eventually run into like this exclamation point. And no matter what you do, even if you try clicking like A, you can't do anything. So what you want to do is use Flurry's ability. Anything you can't see, you always want to use Flurry's ability, and we'll open up a chest in the middle. We got ourselves an attack FXB. So, yep, nothing to do but to head back to Ms Mowz. Okay, heading back to Rogueport Square, we talk to Ms Mowz once again. That face doesn't mean you found the badge. Indeed we did, Ms Mowz. Well, this is certainly the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet. Promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hid that badge. It was a little game of mine. I have to apologize, but I knew you would find it. My handsome cheese chunk. You may have even more badge finding skills than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Because, I'm sure to find lots of badges that way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's see. Take this badge that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. You got enough attack to FXB. Change the sound of Mario's attacks. Now, let me formally state that you will now enjoy the pleasure of my company. We have no choice but to accept her into our party. So, Ms Mowz joined your party! Ms Mowz ability primer. Press X and Ms Mowz will sniff out any items or objects hidden nearby. There doesn't seem to be anything too rare. When you press X, I'll sniff around and tell you if there are any items available. There's something right near here, sweetie. If there's something nearby, I'll let you know like I did just now. Now, as for her attacks, in battle, I can attack enemies with my love slap. I can also help you out by kiss thief move enemies. Okay, so she has 4 main attacks. She starts off with love slap, which pretty much slaps an enemy and ignores their defense. So it kind of pierces through their defense, nice and dandy. The next one is Kiss Thief. It steals enemies, items, or badges. That is very useful if you ever find an enemy with a badge on them or a item that you want specifically. You can always use her and she'll take it away from them as long as they're the first one on that she can attack. Now, for her third attack, her super rank, she has Tease. It makes enemies dizzy if you hold down the 8 button. And lastly, for the ultra rank, you have Smooch. It replenishes 10 of Mario's HP. It's a very nice thing to have, to say the least. But now for some trivia. She's a very interesting ally, to say the least. I like her a lot. However, something interesting I want to say is Coop seems to have a small crush, though it's not really entailed. And if we look at her title, which I think we could. Now, if we see Ms Mowz, the Mouse Thief is actually the manager of the lovely House of Badges. Yeah, so that is not implied until after you get her, and we do not know who the manager of this area, so now we do. However, she was always missing, so I'm not sure how she runs the area. So, like she was saying, if we use her special ability, we can pretty much use her, and yes, there should be something nearby. She kind of points in the general direction of where something is located. For now, I mean, she points either on the west or east side, or on the x-axis in other words. So she'll point towards, and she's pretty much pointing towards this little chest right here because that's the only thing we get into, but we can't get into just yet. Now, let's go ahead and continue on forward with the other title, with the other trouble centers. Something else I want to mention actually before we even continue is she is one of the few allies that does not attack you. Vivian attacks you early on in Chapter 2 in the Boggly Woods whenever she hurts you with her sisters, and Goombella, Koops, and what's his name? Goombella, Koops, and Yoshi will attack you in Dupless battle. Now, heading back into the Trope Center, we'll run into the next one, Mayor Dour. Would you please deliver a Silver Club newsletter routing clip for me? Please come pick it up at my house in Twilight Town. Yes, we are. So, yes, I will meet you guys at Twilight Town. Alright, back at Twilight Town, I want to mention actually that Ms Mowz is completely optional and you do not have to get her to complete the story. So, just something we want to mention. Now if we talk to Ms Dour. Mario, you accepted my trouble quest. That's something. I hope you deliver this Silver Club newsletter routing slip to the Great Tree Elder. I used to bring it myself, but this hip is really growling on me. Would you take it for me? Indeed. So now we have to head to the Great Boggly Tree. Luckily we have those pipes underneath Rogueport. That'll help us traverse there quicker. So see you guys over there. Back in the Great Boggly Tree, we're going to want to speak to the Puny Elder. Well, hey there, Mario. Are you here to listen to it put the prophet in for a spell? We give him the routing slip. Why, this is a Silver Club newsletter routing slip. You came here to give me this? Twilight Town's mayor sent you. My last used fountain bath there was nice, I recall. Well, this slip needs to go to the Petalburg mayor, but my hair is acting up. Say now, could you take this to the mayor of Petalburg for me? I'm counting on you. Oh yeah, we get it back, and now we have to take it to the other mayor. So, yeah. Now, we can talk to her Petunia again, and she'll give us another egg, so we're actually going to go ahead and do that. Back at Mayor Kroop's house, Murphy, what can I do for you, young man? We give him the routing slip and the silver railroad slip. Is that from the Puny Elder? That old so-and-so? That reminds me, that super blood pressure gauge I borrowed from her was great. Since I'm the last one to sign this, and it just needs to go back to Twilight Town, Mayor. Heck. But I seem to have caught a bit of a cold. Could you take it to the Twilight Town, Mayor? Thanks, Murphy. Oh yeah, we have to go back once again to Twilight Town. Back at Mayor Kroop's house, we're going to want to talk about him again. Not Kroop, sorry. Hello, Mario. Did you deliver? Yes, we did. We're gonna want to give you the routing slip. The mayor of Petalsburg had a cold. Well, tarnation. That diddly dang it. Oh, but you brought this back with you. Why, thanks. You're sure of the lifesaver. Oh, and before I forget, here's your reward, Mario. Please take it. We're at 30 measly coins. We Silver Clovers have been going strong for 20 years with our slogan. What? We discuss longevity secrets and the like, you know. Maybe you'll join us in 20 years. Yep, so we charge the trouble, and we're gonna go ahead back to the Rogueport and to the Trouble Center. Back at the Trouble Center, we want to take on the last one, which is by Zesty. I want you to go find the legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's no way to get an old guy like me would get it alone. Please come into my house, Rogueport Square, for details. We actually already grabbed it. If you remember from like 2 or 3 episodes ago, we actually got it at the Creepy Steeple. Now, you can go ahead and check out that video to see where the exact location is, but for now, all you gotta do is just head to Zesty's place and give her the cookbook and talk to her. So, nice and dandy, we're gonna want to head in there. Alright, what do you have to say for us, Mrs. Zesty? Hey, you took on my trouble. Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was a great legendary chef named Maitre Dish. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's murder somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book to read it. Help me out, some old bum. So, then, want me to cook you up? Nope. We just talked to her once again after she finished it. Did you find the cookbook? We're gonna go ahead and give her the that's it! That's the book by Maitre Dish. Give it here quick. Ha! I see. Ha ha ha. So, during this time, she learns a whole lot of new recipes, and you begin, you are given the ability to create different recipes by merging 2 different items together. I won't go over which ones exactly. We'll save that for a later episode, but for now, I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey mushroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thank you, Mr. Schraggers. Take this as your reward. So we get a honey shroom, which pretty much replenishes 5 HP and 5 FP. Now I can use the recipes I require to any time. I'm really going to put my soul into cooking, and yeah. So, like I said, I won't go over exactly what recipes there are that you can cook at this time. There are, I believe, 32. I could be wrong about this, but I'll just go ahead and name them. For starters, we have the honey shroom, the maple shroom, the jelly shroom, honey super, maple super, jelly super, honey ultra, maple ultra, jelly ultra, zest dinner, zest special, omelet meal, healthy salad, zest deluxe, meteor meal, shroom cake, heartful cake, zest cookie, shroom crepe, zest tea, shroom broth, icicle pop, zest frappe, snow bunny, honey candy, jelly candy, electro pop, fire pop, space food, poison shroom, and the courage meal. Like I said, I won't go into detail in this episode. We're actually going to save all those recipes for a later episode because it would take up way too much time. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, on that note, that is pretty much all you can do. That's optional. There are a few things, but we'll go going over them later. For now, we're going to end things off here. Thank you all for watching as per usual. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe to become part of the fam today. And I will see you in the next one. And we'll be progressing the story. So, thanks as always. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.